We will be starting in 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes.
Can I talk right now, or am I still holding
One
on?
day, two gamers asked
Oh man,
themselves
can I
the
talk to you?
question, what if we could do more in our communities with our gaming? These two gamers challenged themselves to create a team built upon 3 pillars: charity, gaming, and community. Together with the Extra Life organization, our team, Viewunity Gaming's purpose is simple: develop a community that promotes charity through the efforts of gaming, content creation, and streaming. Join us as we stream, play, and chat together. Thank you for your support and donations. Stay tuned as we continue to game for a cause. Welcome to the Viewunity.
We are here. We are here. We are here. Oh my gosh. I am excited. I am so excited right now. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Willzilla, aka Hamtaro, aka Undisputed, aka the Kaiju Killer, aka Mr. Roshi, aka Dr. Will, aka Dr. Thrill. And I am so happy to here to be with you all today. You know, it's one of those things where it is the 4th of July and we are here trying to stream, get back at things. And I'm really excited about how we are actually collaborating with other content creators and other people with us today. We actually have some really cool people even in the stream today. And I want to introduce them all to you. And I think they should introduce themselves. So I want to start out real quick. But before we get into that, I want to remind you all that Viewunity is a nonprofit 501c3 PO. And we promote mental health and content creator awareness. So our job is to go into a content creator's life, help them create a healthy and nurturing environment so they can develop while they're making their own content, and give them a community that they can thrive in, and also kind of really support them as far as their internal processing. We don't realize how much it takes as a content creator to create consistently for people, by people, for us. So it's really important for everybody to be involved in that. And most importantly, if you are a content creator and if you have content creation happening, please join the Viewunity, because we do a lot of charity work and we do a lot of collaborative work, and we're looking for artists to just join and content creators to just join and just learn about them and put them in a situation or an environment that can help them support their own work. So I say all that to say we are here for you and we want to be there for you. So I hope that you continue to do that. Now, I want to go to the community chat real quick. I have 2 people I want to introduce real quick. You know, if you want to get on the video, you can, so they can see your face. If not, you can just acknowledge who you are. So, Math Geek, IDK, Vanny, I need you all to introduce yourselves. Math Geek, can you start out first? Because I feel like you already know what you're supposed to be doing, and Vanny just got here second. So, I kind of want that to be a thing. Please don't make me look bad. Here we go.
Oh, so hello everyone. My name is Crystal. I am a mother of two beautiful little girls. I'm a customer success manager, which is super stressful. So I really do look forward to a space where I can, relax, let my hair down, and enjoy some great conversation.
See, you see how nice that was? It was friendly. It was open. It's inviting. You don't have to be some like big wig exec. You can just be yourself and know that you can be here in a good company. Vanny, tell them who you are right now. What do you do? Who are you? My woke brother, king, Nubian, prince.
Okay. Well, hi, hello. My name is Vandero. I am a musician. I play
Ooh,
trumpet.
ooh.
I also do a bit of producing, but yeah, I'm primarily a musician. That's
You're
what
also
I
a
do for
singer.
a living. Not really, but that was a thing of my past. Um, I just dig music and anime. I dig the space that you've made here, and excited to see what entails next, if I'm using the word correctly.
I don't know how many intails or start tails you're saying, but I love where it's going, and that is completely fine. So, today we're going to be playing a lot of multiple games, some different games. Oz, you should come into the game chat and have a conversation with us. You should just jump in because you're already there. You should jump in while you're watching. What's up, Pops? It's good to see you. I'm glad you could sit here with us. And you can come in the chat too if you really want to. If you need the link, let me know. I will more than happy to send you the link to come into the chat room and chat while we're playing. I think, Chris, we're going to start out with Call of Duty, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah, while you're downloading the day-long Overwatch 2. That's completely
I
fine.
know that one's done
That's
too.
okay. That's okay. That's fine. All right, so I'll add you in there. And just a reminder for those of you that are listening and tuning in, if you do want to join the movement, you can. So, just remember, if you want to join the movement, you sure can. You can be a part of this. Look at all this artwork. It's beautiful. So, let's get into this. Oh, I forgot. You're right. Oh my God, Saber, you're right. So I forgot wait a second. I gotta go back. I'm sorry. I messed up. All right. I forgot. So I go by many names, but one of the names I forgot was the handsome Squidward. Not the black Squidward. That's racist. It's the handsome Squidward. I go by the handsome Squidward. Or Lord Squilliam. So, just remember that. People forgot. I forgot. See, I'm trying to get my names back. It's been so long since I've said all my names. So I have to go back to that. Everybody has their aliases. Here's my alter ego.
You are a fancy son.
What?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Squilliam, fancy son. Yeah, that fits.
But see, I like the handsome Squidward though.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I feel like you're trying to poke at me, and this is a bear that will bite back.
A Risley bear.
Oh, a willy bear. A willy bear. Or a willy mammoth. A willy mammoth? I kind of like that, though. That's actually kind of cute when you think about it.
The Wizard of Oz.
You see, I'm not wearing the glasses.
You might as well be.
That's
how I see you now. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've only had them
The
for so
chosen
long,
one.
too. That's terrible.
Yeah, you're the chosen one.
Wow. I feel like you just trying to play me, though. That's okay. It's okay.
I'm not. It's compliments. It's compliments in there.
You know, I'm going to take them all as compliments because I know that there's love. So, Crystal, I'm calling you Crystal, right? Is that a thing?
Yes, that is a thing.
All right, so you don't want to use your actual name. So you want people to know your government name.
I mean, it's a fairly common name.
But you're not a common person. Be kind to yourself.
Cool, cool.
All right. So, you changed your character up. Okay.
Yes,
All right, character.
I
All
finally
right,
figured it
character.
out.
All right, no more default whiteness. Okay. All right, let's go. All
Got a
right.
little melanin going on.
See, I got my braids though. My braids is slick.
I
My braids is slick.
see.
You know, I'm cute still. You know, I wanted them to have a dude with a fade, but you know, with all the army games, it's always the dark skinned bald guy, and he always has the biggest gun. That's fine though. You know, I get it. I get it. Stereotypes are real, but it's all right.
Overcompensating.
You
That's
know,
exactly the word that was in my head.
it's like, oh my god. Let's see. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna go simple today. But, yeah, this is a warm-up round, so everybody's watching.
All Saber, collect the enemy dog tags.
Everybody
and field them for
understand.
extract.
Multiple movers.
That it's
Cover
not
on your
personal.
six.
I gotta warm up right, so don't judge me. Oh man, Vanny, you can't see the actual live moment happening, can you?
Oh no.
With you till the end.
I got it.
Antonio, you're at the house? Well, you just better come in the house then, man. Angel is up in the living room. Yeah.
Oh, I got him. Oh. He was good, though. He got my couch.
Crystal, where you go?
Everywhere.
So I shouldn't follow you. That's what you're saying.
No. You know, that's not always the best idea.
That's terrible.
Stop shooting me!
On your six.
Sorry.
Changing mags!
That's dangerous.
Here's switching mags!
Whoa.
Ah.
We've got enemies. We've taken the lead.
Man. Okay, I need some teamwork because I feel like this is just like there's no teamwork going
There isn't. Everybody is just learning and gunning. Including me, but
on. Okay, that's just rude. That was just rude. That wasn't nice at all. Vanny, do you need a live action reader of this? What's going on?
I put it up on Twitch. I'm seeing.
So because you're like a couple seconds behind, I think. I just want to make sure that you're okay with that.
Nah, man, I can
Hostile
still see your
UAV in the
deaths.
area.
What is it?
I can still see your deaths, man.
Wow. That wasn't cute.
Yeah, we
See?
are,
You see where your heart is? You see where your heart is? That's not who we are on 4th of July.
Well, happy White Freedom Day. You know,
I know I didn't deserve that because this is my first match of the day.
Friendly
This is
UAV
the warm up.
on
Just getting my
station.
thumbs warm.
Contact!
Oh my god. I didn't reload. Jesus.
Friendly VTOL entering this sector.
That's terrible. Let me know, y'all, if you have trouble hearing anybody in the chat or whatever. I want to make sure that people can be heard. Always want to make sure. Please let me know. Crystal, are you doing all right?
yeah.
Okay.
Where is the green guy? And then I can continue. Oh, good lord.
Enemy UAV
Somebody was too close.
Too close, man.
Oh, oh Lord. I'm trying to get all the tags before somebody kill me.
High
Oh my
alert
gosh.
online.
I did it though. It was just a sentry gun got me.
Alright. I'm gonna take these headphones off so I can be alive. Because obviously, me trying to live right now is not happening.
Tossing smoke grenade.
Switching back.
My game is way too loud. I can't hear that well.
They're
One
gunning
second.
for me.
I can't hear Vandera that well. Let me change up.
It might all
Enemy
just be me.
precision airstrike. Find
It's always
cover.
you, but I was just trying to be nice.
Alright, how about now?
Yeah, it's okay, Barry White. One second.
Our UAV is in the area. We've lost the lead.
You lucky I don't know no Barry White
Enemy's
song.
gaining ground. Push 'em back.
That's a shame that you don't.
Some shit
Yeah,
like,
that's can't get enough of your love. Oh my darling, I can't get enough of your love, babe. That's a classic.
yeah, I'm also like
Covering your six.
29, so
Okay, and you listen to jazz, so like they're dead. So,
Hostile
I mean,
care
jazz
package
is
deployed.
dead. You trying to get deep into
I ain't trying to say nothing. I'm just trying to say.
better listen to Nicholas
Approaching
Payton.
your six.
Oh my god.
Bam.
Wow,
Somebody
grow up.
coming at you.
I feel like you're not helping me, and I feel like I'm doing bad because of
Because I keep respawning far away from you.
I feel like I'm alone right now, and I don't feel safe.
Boy, you're running everywhere. Where did you go?
He needs
I
to
see
be
you.
dope.
There we go. Oh.
Man, what'd you
Hi.
do for
I
your
see you
fourth?
going upstairs.
Nothing? I don't really celebrate holidays.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was wondering what you were doing on your day. That's all.
I didn't do anything. I played League of Legends. Practiced a bit. Yeah, very chill. Nothing exciting. Went to the gym, but you know.
Did you fall in love at the gym?
I don't because we gotta stay focused, my brothers.
Amen, my king. Amen, my
There's
king.
people coming
That
behind
was
you.
a trick question to make sure you were ready for what you really deserve. Yes, king.
Oh, yeah. I don't look at a single person in gym. I'm like, I ain't ready yet.
You walk
Ain't
in
no-
with shades. You walk in with shades. Yeah, I ain't listening to you. Forget your TikTok.
Yeah, nah, I ain't window shopping. I'm good on it. Let me get ready first.
Hostile UAV in the area. We've got 'em on the run. Keep it up.
You saved my life.
Ilf.
Hostile cruise missile incoming.
Oh, these cruise missiles, man.
Yeah, like I was right there.
It's like they knew. Saber, we gotta get you
There's
back in
something
here,
coming
man.
up on that. And
Oh, okay. I see it. Got it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Ah. Ah. Hey, Lakeisha. Miss you. How are you? It's good to see you. We won, and I know I did nothing to do with that. That's crazy. So that was a warm up. So don't judge me. You know, let's go to the reviews here. So yeah, that was a terrible match. I had nothing to do with that. Somehow I still got third place. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Hey Sky, it's great to see you, greatness. So we're gonna go back into this match again. I'm gonna try and redeem myself, and then we'll go back in. Let's do this. I'm gonna believe in myself. So today was kind of weird. Like, I started my day off at like 5, 6 a.m. and then I did like all the grilling at like 9, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and then I got done with everything by like 11, 12 o'clock. But I already started my day like drinking and all that, so I took a long nap for like 3 hours, and then I came back and there's all these like missed calls, and I was like, when did people start calling me? Like, nobody ever calls me for anything. Like, unless it's like a gig, I never get calls. So now I was like, oh, right, I posted grilling. I was like, dang. I was like, that's what was going on.
Trying to get that invite.
Right. I'm like, if you really knew you were my friend, you wouldn't have to get invited. You would just know to just come over. So it's like, why don't you know that?
That's a shot at me, but all right, I got you.
Sorry. These hot vinegar chips is really salty right now. Yes, yes.
On White Freedom Day, that's not
Lifestyle.
very patriotic of you, huh?
my Americans know who I am. My real Americans
What do you mean,
know.
you people?
What do you mean, you
I don't know if you've been watching Frieza a little bit too much.
Planting mine.
You were right behind me, and you didn't do
Yes, I
anything.
shot him. I shot
You
him.
literally saw me go in.
You me.
Oh, this is TDM. Why did you say that? I will change up my gameplay now. I'm sitting here being all stealthy. Let me go Rambo.
Yeah, balls to the wall, right?
Yeah.
It's going down upstairs.
Oh, double Slayer, baby. Oh. Ooh, I got the gold unlocked. All right. I'm trying to get some gold skins. Okay. Okay, verbal skills. By the way, when I say verbal skills, it just means I get a lot of headshots. Call that verbal skills. Because I be spitting at them heads.
Oh.
That's not what I was thinking.
They're upstairs.
What? Really? No?
Oh no.
No, no. Oh no. Oh no.
UAV.
Oh, you get the best UAVs.
No. Somebody. Oh, never mind. He's not there anymore.
Switching mags.
There's a lot of bad guys here right now. And I'm doing really well for no reason. And I know I don't deserve that.
Nah, you do.
No, you are deserving.
Oh,
See?
baby, a triple. I see that.
You see, I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live right now.
Hey. I'll cruise missile.
Koji Jakalia.
That's cute. Huh, somebody killed me. It's okay.
Setting
I'll
mine.
avenge you.
No, I didn't get anybody.
Hey, good to see you. Following you. No, I'm not. Because you go towards danger. I can't be following you. Hey, you're reckless. I'm trying to keep my kill streak. I'm trying to keep my
There's
kill
people
streak.
laying down in the back. They're coming behind you. Oh.
Cover deployed.
Covering you. Setting mine.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Yes, very.
Ooh, ooh,
Got a fucking rocket.
that
Oh
was
my
so
God.
good. And they took it away from me. Oh my god, my god, my god, my god. So I was usually I pick a wellness topic to talk about, and I was wondering if maybe you guys had one. I mean, I have a couple, but I was like, maybe I'll let our participants choose today.
What do you mean by wellness?
Well, wellness is things that you may things you want to talk about that may be important to talk about how well you feel about yourself, how you live your life, or things that you may struggle with and or things you're managing as a reason of trying to maintain a healthy place in yourself. How you identify with how good you feel about yourself. Oh, bee's knees. Bee's knees.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I don't have one. At least I can think about one.
Did you try? Did you try? I just want to know if you tried.
I did try.
Okay, I believe you.
I'm just not that deep of a thinker.
Says the person that can solo beautifully and flawlessly, like a gazelle.
Changing mags.
Gazelle.
He's so like a gazelle, man.
I haven't heard that. That's funny.
That's right. You heard it here, folks.
See, I was about to make a Hogwarts Legacy reference, but
You can't.
Yeah.
It's illegal, socially.
What?
Grenade, what's up? I'm reloading. We're visiting your ancestors.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Shoot them.
Oh, I think that
Planting mine.
Mr. Action has one. I don't know if Mr. Action was saying it for the definition or for their own question.
Requesting fire mission.
But they
Target
said,
marked.
how do you embrace yourself to the fullest? I might have just missed it.
What you mean?
I see a well, that's on YouTube. It's like a YouTube comment. It looks like the question is, how do you embrace yourself to the fullest? Either that or they were helping
Ooh,
define it.
that's cute. How do you embrace yourself to the fullest? See, you did have something. Look at you.
That's not me. That's not me.
Yeah, it
I'm
is
not
you because
taking
you brought
credit.
that.
I'm not
Because you brought that to our awareness. And you brought that to our attention.
Swapping
I'm
mags.
just trying to be supportive.
See? That's why I said you didn't try. Because I knew that you had it in you.
I'm just repeating another person's question.
Hostiles in
Hey.
the
I'm
area.
just I'm spreading the word.
You know what? You can not take the credit if you don't. If that makes you feel better.
Yeah, I think Mr. Action deserves their credit.
Mr. Action. Oh, Mr. X? Yeah. See? Okay, well, let me stop and pause real quick. I want to say thank you, Vandero, for lying. Mr. X, thank you so much for being thoughtful. And I appreciate you, Vandero, for not actually plagiarizing an actual thing. Thank you for accepting academic integrity. Thank you.
A1 since day one.
Let him know what this do. Let him know what this do. So, that's a great question. Mr. X also said there's kings and queens and gyms, which is hilarious.
The melanated muscle mommies. Yup. Yup.
Melanated muscle mommies. Triple M's? That's nice.
Ooh.
Triple M's?
I'm trying to see that in the bank account as well.
Wait. So Mr. X is actually a part of Unity too. So Mr. X is actually a graphic designer, and did our album designs with BK for our albums that we came out with.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so all those designs you see for our albums, it was Mr. X and BK.
Right.
Switching mags.
Got them on the run. Keep it up.
Same, but them lifesaver gummies, man. Keep calling to me.
So Mr. X is trying to get a Kang body. Vendor, what do you reckon? What do you believe is a Kang body? This is about wellness. This is still counts.
Okay, so the Kang body is something that is I'm trying to watch
this
my language
ending
a little bit.
Yeah, watch your language because there are
Ooh.
people watching.
Yeah.
That's why you're not showing your face.
I mean, it's a little bit like, well, I haven't shaved like my head either. Let me see.
Deepest to bluest, my head is like a shark's fin. Deepest to bluest, my head is like a shark's fin.
I feel like it's like right before you get to like influencer stuff. Like if you look at like not the bodybuilder ones, but just like the fitness ones. Like Patrick Fitness or like just like King David Fitness or some other stuff like that.
Hey, Carl.
Like where they
talking about wellness.
Yeah, they got
stay in this chat.
like a really good just being in better shape. It's not necessarily like, I mean, it may be a look, but I mean it's different for everybody. I mean a lot of people embracing the big bodies.
The big body.
Finally, right. But I mean, Kang body is just what you I would say it's what is the outcome of what you put into the work that you do. It don't matter to what level you're trying to make it. The fact if you're taking care of yourself, you're actually putting in work and you're actually doing and treating your body right, then that's your Kang body.
Okay, then what about a Quang body?
I can't speak on women.
Then look at you. Okay then. Well, Crystal, it's your
I'm
turn.
not trying to Bob.
No, it's too late. I'm done with you. That's fine. Go ahead, Crystal. Go ahead, Crystal.
No, and I'll be completely honest. I will not go down that road either.
Really? Do tell.
I will not. Everybody do what you feel like is best for you. That's it.
Okay.
Because it's too much that goes along with that of as far as speaking on somebody else and what they do or don't do. Yeah. I just rather not.
See, okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna speak for both. Since y'all won't, I'm gonna speak for both because it's a trick question. Because the truth is, a king and queen body, it's all about self-ownership and the ability to own yourself with the body that you have and the ability to get to a place to make what you love a lifestyle. So, however you can make your body a livable and lovable lifestyle is the king and queen body. Bam.
See, I was about to say that Crystal's answer sounded a little bit safe, but then I heard yours, and that was the safest of all.
Wow, really? Wow, really? Wow. So y'all just made me look like I was in the Winnie Hut General. Okay,
I mean,
that's cool.
It's wholesome.
You gave me Winnie Hut General's vibes.
It's wholesome, but it's just, okay, maybe it's just because I got some hot takes.
I want some hot cakes. Yeah.
It's like I ain't about to go like Kevin Samuels or anything. It's just something. I saw that. It's just like
The enemy's taking the lead.
I don't know. I feel like, and I speak for my own self as well. Like I can tell when I've been like really serious, really determined. I've been like 70%, or I've been like 50%, or just like half-assing it, or just honestly just trying to come up with excuses for this thing or that thing. And then and the only reason why I know how I felt like that is just because I felt the opposite way of it. And I felt myself, I was like, oh, okay, this was just me just making excuses or everything. Like I almost didn't go to the gym today. And I'm like, oh, it's a holiday.
But then you saw me
whatever.
looking amazing at the gym, and you're like, yes, I need to go work out.
Right. I was like, all right, yeah, let me be inspired by my pimp and just go and do my but like nah.
My pimp does Kegels, baby. That's how I live my life. That's all I know.
So it was just like, all right, let me just be real. Like I gotta be real to myself. Like so I gotta do it. So I got up and went. Like I mean that's the easy part because I already paid for it. But it's just like I don't know. There's a lot of people that they say they do it or they're not, or then you have some people that are just like, oh, no matter how you look or no matter how whatever, it's like, and I get that to a degree, but it's I think there's still a line. Like I feel like
I think there is a level
blanket
of excellence. I do agree. Just being serious, I do agree there is a level of excellence that is desired that does have a stereotype. And I think it's a stereotype that we all should aspire to because at the end of the day, there is a human body physique that allows us to live to our optimal performance. There is. And that's not something to be ashamed of or not. It's like you have to have some type of marker on the standard ability of a human body, right? Like there has to be. It's like I can't be like, oh yeah, I'm the best gymnast ever because I own my body, but I can't do a backflip or even stretch myself. That doesn't make, you know what I mean? Like at some point, like you have to do some type of regimen or routine. I'm not saying you have to be the best at the routine or you have to be like, but you have to have a certain type of comfort in what requires of you, what's required of you, of the label that you own.
and it
And
takes
Mr. X
just
says that too. Mr. X says so is a ton of hard work and self-care.
like you can't really do work like stationary.
Right.
Like I was really big into self-care like after my last relationship, and I just like kept saying it so like it annoyed like all my roommates and stuff like it, but it was just honestly the thing that just kept me going. So like I think that self-care is important, like self-love is important. But I feel
But what
like
is self-love? What is self-love? We talk about, oh, you need self-love. Oh, you need self-care. Oh, I need to make a Bible bomb bath. Like, what is self-love? What is self-care? What is that? We be saying these things, and it just repeats the same cycle. What is that?
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I would say that self-care and self-love are the positive aspects of being selfish. Is taking yourself, your priorities, your life, and it's improving that. And whether it's improving that physically, it's improving that mentally, spiritually, financially, whatever it may be, as long as it's working on the priority of you being better than you were the day before, the hour before, the week before, and actually doing things for yourself, like doing things that you like, doing things that you want to do. It's freedom in that, and I think that a lot of people miss that either by doing one of the things I did and became too dependent or attached to another person that you lose your own individuality. or kind of become lost in, well, kind of like what how like I feel now is just kind of feel like lost in your life, but also working on figuring out which of the different sets of these things you want to work on at the same time.
Care package deployed.
So for me, when I'm hearing what you're saying, like I feel like with what you're saying, there's a level of audacity that has to come with that, where you have to believe that what you have to offer yourself is something worth holding on to. And a lot of people don't have that space to do that. They don't have that ability to let go and become a part of that. Like that's a real sacrifice in things. And like, I don't think people really realize what they actually don't do for themselves, because our life has been so based upon the validation of our companionship with people.
And I think it's interesting that you said it's a sacrifice, but it's interesting that the sacrifice is yourself, which is like, you know, of course, like in hindsight and like obvious case, like, of course you don't want to sacrifice yourself. Of course you don't, like, you know.
But you do though, right? Every companionship,
Yeah.
you sacrifice yourself in some way.
Which is probably why I have so few. But like, yeah, it's figuring out what you want. And it's selfish, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a negative thing.
Got your back, Nick.
See, so let me break this open a little more then. So, when it comes to self-love, I find like people's self-love or ability to show it and express it is no different than just like looking at an algorithm on Instagram. I'm finding people's self-love the algorithm of Instagram rather than the actual identity they come from. There's no individuation in there. There's no it's even like the cultural aspect of it, right? It's like the self-care has become like, it's almost like an American form of looking at it. Like self-care looks like American rather than individual. It's not even their own culture. It's just like the American culture of self-care. And so I'm wondering, does that validate it, or does that not give the same does that not give the same amount of wellness? You know what I mean?
I think the reason why it kind of feels a bit American is because it's very American to, well, a common feeling of nice last kill, is that to be American is like being selfish, and it has a sense of selfishness, and it has a sense of entitlement that we were talking about before, maybe like a few days ago. But just like where
Nice job, Crystal.
Entitlement is like it's an American thing, because especially when you think about different countries. But I think a lot of people don't focus on the love part, I guess, of the self-love, because self-love is supposed to be improving your love of yourself. And so, like, how do you love yourself? How do you, like, and then defining that, and then thinking about the differences between loving yourself and liking yourself, and then actually answering the question if you even love yourself or not.
Did he just go out? I swear, I think he just went out. Or is that just me?
Well,
Oh, like the last word you said went out, and I couldn't hear the last thing you said.
oh no, that was the last thing I said. I think I accidentally hit the mic.
It was about. It was like you were just about to finish something. It was like, and that's why I think that. And it was like, boom. But then you came back. So.
The last thing I said that's why I feel like people don't know how to really, well, not people, it's like, but people, that didn't make any sense. Defining self-love and differentiating that from like self-care, and then defining what self-love is, and thinking about the love part versus like, and then asking yourself if you even do love yourself, and If not, whatever. The things that
Yeah.
I have to do, but I'm kind
Mhm.
of low key ignoring that right now. But yeah, the things that you would have to ask yourself, and that whether or not you want to like yourself. Because if you don't like yourself, why would you want to be with somebody?
Mm. Yeah.
Um, how do you know what? How do you know if you like somebody if you don't like yourself? Kind of vibe.
Yeah. Okay. So we have a new contestant here. We have a new challenger. Introduce yourself for us, please. Thank you.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound great. You sound a lot better than
Okay.
Vandero. Keep going.
All right, do I show my face or
You can if you
no?
want. Show your face if
Okay.
you got to. Some people are scared to show their face because they didn't shave.
Well, it's like weird talking to people and like you can't see them or anything.
I
Anyways,
know. I know. I struggle with that. And you know what? I'm glad someone acknowledges that. Anyway.
okay. All right. So, hi, my name is Carmen. I know Will from back in the day, back in like elementary
When I
school
was
years.
Billy.
So,
Yes.
thank you for allowing me to join and have this like conversation because I think it's very, very interesting. And I'm not sure who was talking before.
That's Vandero, or also known as Vanny.
Danny Vandera. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Um, but you said some things that I thought was very, very, or like what I walked into in the room,
Mm-hmm.
um, versus like entitlement, America, like colonialization, kind of not like how it is in America, not allowing ourselves for self actualization or for self love. And kind of like, how can you exhibit self care if you don't even know who you are and what you love about yourself to take care of that? And I don't think that the system kind of allows one self actualization. You can't know who you are if you're always indebted into
Mm.
capitalism or always trying to perform to be what someone else is telling you to be. So how can you, yeah, how do you
Mm.
even know yourself within the system? My little hot take.
That wasn't how. That was scolding. You just came in with a fire talking about capitalism, colonialism, like you just like good evening. I'm glad you're here.
White Freedom Day.
Right. It's like you just brought us back to Juneteenth, the sequel. Okay, that's cool. That's completely fine. So then let me ask you this then. What
hmm
do you feel you're torn by when it comes to developing your own self love?
mm. For me, it's still struggling with, if I have this system, I know it's not to put, how do you make a new system if you know that something is broken and you don't like, the output? How do you make a new system and measure success? Or, we
Mm-hmm.
have the blueprint of, you need to make success, so you need to make this money. We already have that blueprint. So once you realize that that's a
Friendly
lie, it's
mine!
kind of like, what
Fire
else do
sale!
you have? Like, what else do you have to measure, to build? Or, yeah, what's that blueprint look like?
Mm.
Got your back.
So I feel like you
Shut your
answered it
mouth!
without answering it, but then you like didn't give me like what you felt about it, but you gave a synopsis of how to understand it. If that made sense, what
Yeah.
I just said. I don't think I
Yeah.
don't I don't think people really know the value of self love. I think they lack the awareness of kindness, and the lack of awareness of kindness kind of takes them away from their ability to have self care. Because I think self care is the bridge to self love, and a lot of times people don't even know what kindness is, and they don't put themselves in that pedestal of understanding what kindness is, because so many things are so transactional that they never take the time out to really invest in the kindness needed to be present.
Maybe that's just the lack of value in people just as a whole. If you can't, if you don't have kindness for people just in general, you're including yourself. How are you going to have that? But we're not taught to value people. We're taught to value what they produce and what they produce.
Switching
Not just
mags!
you're valuable because you are a person and what's uniquely valuable about you.
Mm.
Or what can you do for someone?
Yeah.
I
Not
have a
that
quick,
like individual person.
so I have a quick spill about this. Um,
hmm
I find myself, especially as a person that wants to really I really want to do well in life, right? Like I really want to like make sure like I'm really living my purpose, and I'm willing to do things outside of my norm to make that happen. And so what I find is I put myself in the position to be what people need, but then I end up not allowing people to actually offer the same type of attention or consideration, and then I get upset at the fact that I didn't give people the space to give me the same type of attention or intention. But then I realized that they actually never had the resource to begin with. And so I'm wondering, is that my issue with my own boundaries, or is that the fact that I just make connections that aren't really genuine towards my identity? Is that because of my lack of self-care and kindness, or is that just the situation that I'm in? 'Cause I find it more common than normal.
So I kind of recently had this conversation. It's something similar, but kind of like the opposite. I'm like the exact opposite.
What you mean?
Where I feel like, well, because okay, it came up because I don't like to ask for help because I'm just like, what do I have to offer people in return? You know, like
Mhm.
I don't cook, I ain't got these parties. Like I ask for help, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't give you anything from me to, reciprocate this. And in my point of view, it's like if from the opposite spectrum, someone told me that I'm on the next step. Like, if you need help, why am I worrying about what they can or can't provide for me or what they may ask from me? Why am I worried about something that hasn't even happened yet? If they need something from me, they're going to ask it. Why do I have to create this extra in between? So I'm on the opposite side of it. I don't offer anything because I'm scared I can't give enough, or you're giving way so much of yourself, and like, why isn't nobody doing the same?
Oh,
Yup.
wow.
Yeah.
Relate.
I need to hear. Well, okay. So what are you gonna? So Oz said, community has become unimportant, and succeeding your own, and climbing the mountain of challenges instead of allowing your community to build you. I said that in the community chat. Vendera, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, something similar. I was looking at some of the comments as well. Um, yeah, that's kind of. I was gonna go kind of about the same thing. I was gonna say that I feel like you have,
Mm-hmm.
I think, a bigger chance of this because you do invite more people, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but you do invite more people into your life. So that does give a chance of just a higher probability of people coming in with not the same intentions. I don't let anyone in, so I don't have that problem at all.
Are you telling me you're a Grinch?
Yeah,
um,
I'm with you. I'm with Trench.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when you tell me what I did for the holiday, I'm like, I literally did nothing. Like I don't do things unless I have gigs. But and that's kind of where the negative side is, like where I'm kind of too much by myself, but at the same time, like I can see what you're kind of saying and what you're saying that you're going through. I just can't personally relate to that. But I think, at least as far as what you were talking about, I think if you put yourself first, it makes.
But don't you feel
things,
punished if you put yourself first? Do you ever feel like you're gonna get punished if you put yourself first?
Right.
Sometimes.
Who else got you but you though?
Right. I was like, sometimes with some of those old cliches, sayings like you can't pour from an empty cup, all of that stuff. Like if you were a cup trying to fill all of these people with your knowledge, at the end of the day, like you got to refill yourself. So at the end of the day, if that's truly your purpose, it's more of a necessity to set your boundaries and refill yourself for your purpose.
Like, you can't help people if you like broke
Right.
yourself, or you barely have anything to give, and then you're stuck on like, how can I get this stuff? And then it kind of becomes, you get forced to think about yourself only individually.
Yeah.